Hey guys, I'm just trying to get this all set up, so bear with me. Come on, let's see. I think I'm live, but I'm not seeing this on my phone. Hey Manjiri, okay, so I must be live. Can you let me know if you hear me? Okay, here we go. All right. So today I had some morning cancellation. So I thought, oh, I have some time to have a Facebook Live. Today I wanted to talk about the importance of grounding. I'm sure with every I think everywhere you kind of hear grounding a lot. You need to be grounded. Make sure you do grounding meditation. Are you grounded? She's grounded. Um, and I think the importance, a lot of time when I explain to people the grounding is important and how meditation is important, my own way of explaining grounding is that I believe every one of us has our true self, right? What kind of person we are, who we are really deep inside. Not necessarily what we were raised as or what we are brought up to believe as, but our who we truly are. And even though we're not really clear in our head right now, that in our heart we know what kind of person we are. And I feel like grounding, I believe grounding means you get grounded to that core self of who you are. So then you're part of this universe and you know what kind of person you are. And when more you are grounded to your true self, your life, in your day-to-day life, you react less to the outside pressure or outside energy. You stay core, you stay strong to your values and who you are. And whether you run a business, you raise children, what the way you live your life reflects your true self. So you start living your life that matches your true self more. So I don't know if I'm being clear or even making it even muddy, but with everything going on, I was looking at Facebook feed and looking at people's posts, and especially if you're in the US, even I was feeling a little like, one post will be like, oh, you'll rate, you'll make me excited. And then one post will bring me down. One post will make me want to cry. And then one post will make me angry. So it is important to, it was a reminder to myself that, oh, you know what, I really need to ground. And grounding, you don't necessarily even need to do like full on meditation. Grounding, I ground myself multiple times a day. Um, Once you kind of get used to how to ground, you could just ground yourself while driving. You could ground yourself before your sales appointment. You could ground yourself before you go to this big meeting where there's going to be a lot of energies. So actually, Jessica is doing. If you're in Richmond area, Jessica is doing a grounding and compassion based yoga class tonight. So she's saying, so go ahead and message her if you are interested in that. Oh, Manjiri, thank you. So when I lead some of my clients and my friends through the grounding, I don't call it grounding meditation because that's intimidating. People think they can't really do it. So I said, well, we're just going to ground. And some of the affirmation I use that I came up with is these three things. I know who I am. I know what I stand for. And I know why I do what I do. I know who I am. I know what I stand for. And I know why I do what I do. So just to give a real life example, things shift and things change, but I feel like I know who I am. I'm a kind person. I'm a strong person. I'm brave, I'm courageous, but so I'll have a compassionate. I'm not an asshole. I try not to be a judgmental person. And everything that I do come from my heart. I don't want it to be to show or for external approval. So for me, those are the things that I feel connected to my own heart of who I am. So then once I ground to that kind of person, then as you go out the day or look at the Facebook posts, or um, when we go to the march, some of us are going to the women's march on Sunday. Is it Sunday? Oh, no, Saturday. See, I need to ground. That we can be true to who we are, so that I won't be able, I won't react to the outside energy or stupid things that's happening around me, or dangerous things happening around me, or people who are overreacting or over dramatic or anything. I just know that I'm a kind person, I'm a strong person, empowered person, I'm a brave person. The reason I'm going to the march is just because I know in my heart that I just need to be there. I don't have a cool, funky shirt I made. I don't have a sign that I made. I'm not going there to really make a statement for everybody to see. I just know in my heart that whatever direction this march goes, whether it's a peaceful and positive, or it could be challenging and difficult, I just know that my presence I just need to be there. And that's all I'm going to go. And then I'm going to ground myself to go there, knowing who I am, and then what I stand for. What I stand for: empowering women, advocating for women, and just being strong and nurturing and helping women to be kind to ourselves and live the life as fully as we can. So this is already hard just kind of talking about it. So I'm just going to continuously ground myself. Hopefully I could help other women in the bus to help ground on the way, and while we're there. So I didn't mean to talk about the march, but it just kind of came to it. So if you don't know how to ground, try this affirmation. I know who I am. I know what I stand for. I know why I do what I do. And if that feels like, God, I don't think I know who I am, like I don't even think I know what I'm about, then it might be an indication that you could probably use a little bit of self-exploration, some personal development work to really get close to what you are, and who you stand for. I mean, who you are and what you stand for. So, clarity coaching might be helpful. So I do clarity coaching, or just kind of meditating or being quiet. If you're religious, just praying and being quiet with your own self and your higher self might be a good thing. I'm going to look through the comments here and just see if there's any more comments. Oop, I need to mute myself. Sorry, I don't know how to mute myself here. All right, so that's what I wanted to talk about. There's so many grounding meditation, guided meditation you can do. There's an Insight app on your phone you could use. Also, you could go on YouTube and search for grounding meditation. So do that. And if you don't think you have time, use those 3 lines that I just gave you. Just repeat that maybe 3 times quietly to yourself. Write it down. I like to put those affirmations and things on notepad of my phone, and just, if I can do, I could just open that up and read those affirmations on my phone 3 times, out loud or quietly. So there's so many ways to ground. And once you get used to grounding, seriously, you could just go, grounding, I'm grounded, and you'll feel grounded. So it could be like 1 second, 2 second grounding, once you get practice. It's like any other exercise, right? So it's practice. And whether you're not sure if I'm doing this right or not, just trust that more you do, you'll get better, and you just keep doing it. Just like any other exercise or yoga practice. What I want to do is now I'm going to pull a card for today and maybe moving on through the weekend for everyone in the group. And I feel like I need to pull a card for Manjuri and Jessica also, since you guys are live. I'm going to pull for the group. I pulled a card. This card talks about needing healing. So this talks about there's some suffering and wound that we're experiencing, and it's time to do healing. So whether it's a self-care or talking to someone or having a quiet moment, we need to heal. So that's the card for the group. And also, this card also talk about forgiveness is a big part of healing. So in order for us to heal fully, forgiveness is what's needed. So then let's just kind of ground ourselves and think about, what can we forgive? Who can we forgive? What can we forgive about ourselves? Or who can we forgive about other people? What can we forgive about other people so we could heal and move forward? All right. Manjiri, I'm pulling a card for you. I'm so proud of your post of that picture that you did. You're so awesome. And I pulled this card, Yin Empress. Yin Empress basically means you're the shit. You are that divine feminine that you came to this earth to change the world and heal the world. So sometimes you feel like you don't belong in this you kind of don't belong, like, oh my god, like I feel like I don't, and that's you don't feel like you belong in this mortal world sometimes, like people, you don't really feel like you meet a lot of people you connect with and things like that. But that's because you're not supposed to fit in, because you are supposed to change the world. So you're not supposed to feel at home in our current world, because your divine purpose is come and empower women, help people, and change the world. So this is one of my favorite cards. I pull this a lot too. So whenever we pull, I'm like, yeah, so this is like my purpose, right? So I'm so excited I pulled the same card for you. So be brave, be courageous, fly your freak flag, and know that when you do, you're changing the world and you're doing what you're supposed to do. All right, Jessica. This one just pops in. Lotus Throne. I pulled this card from Manjiri a few days ago. This is for you, Jessica. There's a throne for you to sit in. It's a position of power, position to change world, position to really be adored and people looking up to you. But for whatever reason, you don't deserve to sit on that throne. You feel like somebody else who's more experienced, somebody who's more deserving, you feel like there's so many other people out there, so you don't deserve to sit on it, but this is your seat. So the card is saying, whether there are other people doing it better or other people who are doing it more, this seat's yours, so you should just go ahead and sit on your throne and do your thing. So that's your card. And now, maybe Lydia, since Lydia's here. Well, I have all the time in the world, guys. I got a cancellation and my next appointment is 11. Lydia. Let me see this one. Blossoms of Sky Dancer. I don't really pull that card enough. Let's see. This is a card of manifestation, Lydia. It says, don't try hard. Let it flow and let it be created. So whatever vision or things that you wanted to manifest, sometimes us trying to do things to make it happen can be a block. So it's letting you to just flow, have fun. When you bring in more joy and fun into, one of my affirmations that I do is, when I bring in joy and fun, abundance and success follows. So that's your card too. Go with the flow. Oh, thanks, Lydia. Yeah, I'm doing this cool Facebook Live software thing that allows me to do all the cool things. Like I could show you my screen. I could show you picture. I could show you
flash again.
Like all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool, yeah? So if you want to learn how to do it, I could tell you, I could teach you how to do it. So let me know, message me. Oh, there's a little delay. So I pull cards for Lydia, Manjiri, and Jessica. So thank you for checking in and staying with me. Commit to do grounding. Can we just commit to do grounding? If you decide that you want to ground, especially this time right now, today, tomorrow, the rest of the weekend, it's really important for us to ground ourselves so we stay true to who we are. And you know, of course we're going to react to the outside and external pressure or whatever that's happening, but we'll be able to react in a way that's true to what we stand for and what kind of people we are. So if you're not, you know, if you're a kind person, you're not going to be an asshole. You know, you're a compassionate person, you're not going to be judgmental. You know, if you're a patient person, you're not going to get angry or frustrated. So these are the things that we want to get connected to our true self and what we think. Sometimes our true self is in your heart, and then what we think we are is in your heart, in our head, and these kind of coming together is a challenging thing. All right, so I know who I am, I know what I stand for, I know why I do what I do. Have a great day, guys. If I feel like it, I might come back and do more Facebook Live. Otherwise, hope you guys have a great day and talk to you guys later. Bye. Wait, how do I? Okay.